how I feel.
But you haven't done a video on either of those, right?
I'm doing it right now.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
It's recording.
I didn't know what you were recording right now. That was the thing.
I'll record whatever. I can make a bunch of videos out of this.
Okay.
Right?
That's true.
But just being honest, right? Getting organic material. People want to know, like, yo, you're actually talking to, you're talking to Nick? Yeah, and of course I am. We're talking like most of us do talk. And you know what I mean? Is there an alliance against Remington James? No.
He's just a douche.
Dude, honestly, like, how many times do I give credit? I always say give credit where credit's due. Always. Literally. Always.
Yeah.
Greg made a cookbook with people in it that he didn't need to be in a cookbook to give them money. Like, he could have took all the recipes and be like, thanks, guys. And then buy my cookbook. And then you guys like, oh, man, what the fuck? He didn't give me credit for the cookbook.
Right.
Right? He could have easily did that. That's just slimy ass shit. I think it's just slimy. It's
Literally slimy. That's a good way to put it.
It is. It's just like in easy integrity. Like, you're still gonna get it. Like, if you say, like, hey man, it's almost like saying, like, I'm being honest. If I say, yo, give credit where credit's due, I'm still using your shit and profiting from it. You know what I mean? It's not my original stuff, but but the fact that I'm still giving credit still allows me to, to be able to talk about it, because I'm like, hey, give the credit back to the person who created this. So if I get anything from this, you guys should go check these guys out first, because they're the ones who did it for me in the first place. And that's like, and I think that's just like common sense. It's like common decency.
Teach you those morals? Do you have those morals or not? Because to me, that's what's moral.
That's a parent thing. That's
like the law is gonna come after you. It's like
that is an upbringing thing, I believe, for sure. I think that's something that you learn really early in life, that like you just don't do that. Like there's a level of respect to treat everybody.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, just basically the easiest, like, treat someone like you want to be treated. If you think about it, like I would never want to do that to somebody. That's so I say, give credit where credit is due. Because I don't want to be the dudes people making videos about, being like, hey man, Johnny's been talking about my training and he's selling it and he doesn't tell me about anything. I'm like, well, no, man, I'm going to say I've been coached by X, Y, and Z. I learned from these people. You know what I mean? Matt Jansen, Neil Hill, Greg Doucette, Dan Laramie, Devin Murphy. We can go all the way back to Robert Bronwell, Rocky Aracy. I can go Mr. Racine, Mr. Lapine. I can go everybody in my life that I've learned from and give credit, because I've been able to not profit, but like gain from it.
Right.
Like, I've gained in my life, regardless if like I didn't tell anybody anything. The fact that the experience or being able to have that thing has helped me be able to, progress.
Right.
So I got to be like, yo.
Right. You all have to learn from somebody.
I got to be like, yo, man, I got to give credit to my teacher or whoever taught me or showed me whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
But that's like,
there's some points where you're not going to remember every time, but when it's blatant as fuck.
Pretty blatant. It was a good video. I was like, Jesus. Like you went detective. You know what you did? You went legit Greg style. Here are the facts. Sort it out yourself. And then Josh, it was like, because you guys are both food dudes, right? So like, I understand it. Like, that's your thing. You know what I mean? I give credit even to Greg. I tell people, like, I've been using Greg's shit for a decade. You know what I mean?
Recipes?
Recipes, like, we've shared like philosophies, training, and I tell my athletes that, hey, if you're probably here because of Greg. Guess what? Probably we do this exact same thing. The only difference is I do a lot more training. I'm more training oriented, but everything else, basically the same thing. And I like to actually throw macros and fats in there depending on if you're competing or not. You might get peanut butter in my diet, but probably not Greg's.
Right.
But I can easily have said, like, no, man, this is my shit. But it's like, it's mine. It's mine from the core, and then the best things from other people that I've learned. You know what I mean? That's what I do. That's how you get better. You learn from other people, right? Why'd you hire me?
I told you to learn.
Yeah, right? So, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like, oh, there's nothing wrong if you want to get ready for a show, but you're trying to learn, right? Now, if you don't give credit where credit's due, that's why we're on camera right now. So you make sure people know that I'm coaching you.
When I sit down with my camera this weekend, I'll make sure.
Oh, yeah, this week. This week. I get it. Yeah, okay, cool, man. Hey? Got you on my camera. Sucking. This is recorded, bro. I got you, bro. Next week, guys, he's announcing it. I'm coaching him. That doesn't mean this is an alliance against what Remington James did. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Well, I don't know. I think in the end, like, Remington James should literally, Like, honestly, the funny thing about YouTube is, and it's like the more, if you're just honest, and if you're like, yo, man, I effed up. My bad. Yo, guys, listen. You get like this like bailout because they're like, people like, in the end, people are like actually empathetic. Like, yeah, man, we just want to see you be real, man. That's all right, Remington, man. You're a good dude, man. Yo, man, it takes a big man to apologize. It's like that easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, appreciate you calling me out. It takes a bigger man to rise up and apologize. So, guys, I'm sorry. And then that video goes viral.
And then that's it.
That's as easy as that.
And then from then on, if you get an idea, you just say it.
Yes. It's like, yo, man, and like you get a party because in the end, everybody wins. If you're like, yeah, man, I got this recipe from this person, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you how to make it. I'm gonna put it in my cookbook too. You guys can choose if you want to get it from my cookbook or their cookbook, but I'm letting you know that I took it from their cookbook.
And that's the thing, like,
fair game.
When Greg first asked me about the cookie dough, I said, as long as I can use it in a future cookbook, you can use it. And I was going to let him use it for free. Like, I didn't give a fuck. So
yeah, I think he
just said, hey, can I use this? I'll put your name in it. That's all you got to do, bro. Here's the thing. Now that Greg's doing a video, he might respond. But I guarantee you, he is so fucking hard-headed. And I think he's told himself so many times that he makes all his recipes that he truly believes that he makes all his recipes.
Maybe not.
The Iron Musket texted him and said, hey, would you be down to talk about this recipe situation? Like, what recipes? Like, what recipes is he talking about? And it's like, bro, you've done this that many times. You know what recipes he's talking about. At least you have some idea, not acting dumb. And he also said he's never made a response video, which he has response videos on his page.
In the end, what would all you would want would just be like, you know, an apology and recognition?
I told him that literally, if this was in my situation, exactly what you said, come on and say, hey, bro, it's my bad. It was a long time ago when I did most of this stuff, like, and it was quarantine, whatever. I pulled a couple of them. I never gave credit. I should have. That's my bad. People will still hate you, but you're going to get so much more respect for that.
I think
if he ignores this whole situation, if you and Greg are doing a video and me and fucking Iron Muskets are blowing up right now, like what? How is he gonna ignore it? It's gonna look so bad. All right, bro.
All right.
All right, bye.
Peace.
Deuces.
That's it, man. That's how I feel. The thing is, like in the end, it's like common decency. I watched the 2 videos, I saw the videos, and I was like, geez, damn, that's pretty obvious to me. And I do literally give credit where credit's due, because I feel like if someone has taught me something that has helped me in my life, you know, successful in a sense, all the coaches in my life, I've taken a lot from all of them. The best things I've taken from my coaches in high school, from my coaches in junior, from my coaches playing football, to my coaches even in bodybuilding, Greg, Neil Hill, Patrick Tour, Matt Jansen, Chris Cormier. I get it. You have to give credit where credit's due, because if it wasn't for those people, regardless of how relationships go or whatever, you have to give that person credit. You have to give that person the praise they deserve for their, I would say, thought, their own creation. Like literally, like if you think about, when you think about somebody's creativity, like your heart goes into something, you know, you thought of in your head, and you've been able to literally physically create it and have an outcome that gives people, you know, that brings, you know, happiness to people's lives. And you can do that with something that you've created. And to do that and then have someone kind of take that and not really give you the praise that you deserve for that, I think it's just like, you know, I don't know. I mean, I hope Remington James does say something, because I think that he should just do that. You know, if he really didn't do that, then I guess, I don't know. Watch the videos. Proof's in the pudding, to be honest. Like, there's a lot of evidence. And you can't be like, yeah, it's a coincidence. It's one hell of a coincidence. One hell of a coincidence. Anyway, guys, hope you liked the video. Thought I'd give you something different. Hope you guys liked the video, guys. If you did, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share. You know, when to come with that tell like it is, transparent, vulnerable truth. For coaching, johnashreeve.com. If you guys want to know about coaching, guys, 15 and 30-minute consult. At the end of the consult, if you want to go with coaching, whether it's a one-time plan or just a recurring plan, I'll deduct the phone consult of any of those packages that you pick. And guys, make sure you use my code Johnny15 for 50% off the Power 13 cookbook. Awesome recipes in there from all the guys, Power 13, some original recipes. Guys, use my code Johnny15 for 15% off. And the guys follow me on Instagram at _JohnnySheep_. Make sure you guys send me your videos, you know, send me some training videos, whatever. I'll post it. Repost for you guys. You know what it is. Iron sharpens iron, progressive overload your life. In the meantime, keep dream chasing. Peace.
Last name ever, first